We all have habits, both good and bad. But did you know that there's a science behind how habits are formed? And that we can actually use this science to change our habits for the better. In this video, we're going to explain the 3 critical components of habit formation: cues, routines, and rewards. We'll also share some tips on how to break bad habits and create new, healthier ones. So if you're ready to learn more about the psychology of habit formation, then stick around. This is going to be good. So let's start with the basics. What is a habit? A habit is a behavior that we do automatically, without thinking about it. It's a learned response to a cue. For example, let's say you always brush your teeth after breakfast. The cue is the smell of breakfast food. The routine is brushing your teeth, and the reward is feeling clean and fresh. Over time, the cue and the routine become so closely associated that you no longer even need to think about it. You just smell breakfast food and your brain automatically triggers the routine of brushing your teeth. This is how habits are formed. They're a way for our brains to save time and energy. Instead of having to make a conscious decision about everything we do, we can just rely on our habits. But not all habits are created equal. Some habits are good for us, and some are bad. Good habits can help us to be healthier, happier, and more successful. For example, exercising regularly, eating healthy foods, and getting enough sleep are all good habits. Bad habits, on the other hand, can sabotage our goals and make our lives harder. For example, smoking, drinking too much alcohol, and procrastinating are all bad habits. The good news is that we can change our habits. We can break bad habits and create new, healthier ones. How do we do that? Well, it all starts with understanding the 3 critical components of habit formation: cues, routines, and rewards. The first step is to identify the cues that trigger your unwanted habits. What are the things that make you want to smoke, drink, or procrastinate? Once you know the cues, you can start to avoid them or change your response to them. For example, if you always smoke after a meal, try eating a different meal or eating in a different place. Or if you always procrastinate at work, try setting a timer for 25 minutes and working on your task until the timer goes off. The next step is to replace your unwanted habits with new, healthier ones. This is where the reward comes in. When you do something that's good for you, make sure to reward yourself. This will help to reinforce the new habit and make it more likely that you'll stick with it. For example, if you want to start exercising regularly, reward yourself with a new piece of workout gear or a massage after your workout. The final step is to make sure that the rewards for your new habits are worth it. If the reward isn't big enough, you're less likely to stick with the habit. So make sure that the rewards are something that you really want, and make sure that there's something that you can get consistently. So it's not rocket science, but it does take some effort. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. And be sure to subscribe to my channel for more videos like this one.